What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Big Nard, and if you hear me, you know what time it is. It's this week's Flash 5. Now, I wasn't planning on doing a Flash 5 every week, but I'm back by popular demand. People been hitting me up saying they like, me just hitting them with a topic, getting in, getting out, putting something on their mind, like in the midweek, just something to think on, something to ponder over. White collar talk, blue collar talk, water cooler talk, locker room talk, trap talk. Wherever you are, whatever environment you are in, this applies to each and every single person, all walks of life, all demographics, all shapes, all sizes. I try to keep my topics broad, but reality based. And like I always say, all of them opinion based. So it's not a right or wrong answer. It's just something to put on your mind, something to evoke thought, something to create conversation, to maybe ask a coworker or a friend or a spouse or a teenage child or adult child this question. But so that's why I end up having more Flash 5s than I planned. And I'm always thinking about different stuff day to day, week to week. Now, it may make me crazy, or it may make me enlightened. I'm gonna have to say it make me crazy a little bit, but I always have these things on my mind, and it's refreshing to get them out there in the world, get them out there for everybody that's listening to ponder over and think and actually dissect some of the stuff that I'm talking about. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I appreciate the feedback. But now, moving forward into this week's Flash 5. As I sat around, and as I work and I'm driving and different things like that, this particular subject always comes up in my mind, because I feel like a lot of people, I ain't gonna say live their life by these codes or credos or sayings, but they base a big percentage on the things that they do and the way that they move off of a lot of sayings that was passed down or that they feel is fitting to whatever they may be going through. And normally they were passed down by people that was respected in their lives, elders, wise people, things like that. So it's a lot of sayings that, I often think about, and I'm like, man, that kind of was steering me wrong. It's kind of like mental prison that I put myself in. I put myself in a box by actually listening to some of these sayings. And I know some of them came from a time way back when, but some of them are current. So the first saying that's been driving me crazy, y'all, and excuse me if I'm on my rant, but the first saying that's been driving me crazy for years is, don't burn a bridge that you might have to walk back over. Now, I understand the concept, and there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me. But if I needed to walk across that bridge to get from that side to the other side, maybe I don't need to go back across that bridge. Whether that person may have the tools or the resources to help me out again, maybe I need that bridge to be blew up as a reminder as to why I walked across that bridge in the first place. See, everything ain't good for you, and going backwards definitely ain't good for you. So that always bothered me, that don't burn a bridge that you may have to walk over once again. That ain't so you was with an abusive guy that was financially secure, and you left him, but now you're trying to start a business and you need to know some situations aren't fitting to it. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. And like I say, it's all opinion based. But sometimes I think you need to set a torch to that bridge, and as you get across it, watch it burn down, enjoy, so that you don't ever have to remind yourself to cross it again. And that's that on that one, y'all. Another saying that drive me crazy is this particular saying that I hear a lot of people say it, and hip hop made it popular, and don't shit where you sleep. Now, I don't understand, if you're doing wrong, or if you're doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, or whatever the case, don't do it where you sleep. Don't do it where you live, where the people that you care about reside. But since we're talking about shitting, it's only so long before that stench gonna follow you back to where you sleep. So I understand the concept, but if you shitting, metaphorically doing wrong, that stench is going to follow you back to where you rest at. So I understand the saying, and it's a good thing to live by, but at the same time, just don't do what you're doing to be shitting, and definitely shitting where you sleep. Because like I say, that stench and that stain don't leave. So that's another thought, food for thought, y'all. And my final one, I got many of them, but I'm only going to hit y'all with 3, is stay in your lane. Now that's more current. I hear a lot of people saying that you got to stay in your lane. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. I ain't trying to stay in my lane. If I need to go from lane A to lane D, the only way for me to do it is to merge over and bogart sometime my way into that lane. I feel like it keep you in the box when they're saying stay in your lane. You know, I might want to be a t-shirt designer. And then 5 years from now, I might decide I want to record an album. Or I might want to become a trombone player. And I might want to go back to school at 55 to become a dentist. Me staying in my lane ain't going to make none of that happen. And you only get one life to live. And if I got to drive in this same lane, whether it's running out or not, then I need to escape this mental prison and figure out how I need to get to the other lanes like Mario and Luigi did. Because who says we have to stay in the lane? The world is out here, and you can be whoever you want to be, and you can do whatever you want to do. I might want to decide I might want to be a florist, and I should be able to do that. But because I'm a laborer, or I got a good job, or I do such and such, I shouldn't get out of my lane. I don't agree. Now, my question to y'all is, what are some of the sayings that you base a lot of your life on and that you live by? Creeds or saying, or whatever you want to call them. Hit me up. Let me know at prosvols, chatamoji@icloud.com. On the email side, hit me up. Let me know. Because I got a lot of beef with a lot of sayings that need to be dissected, picked apart, and really broke down so we can get the real connotation and meaning of what's really in these sayings. Because I feel like they was a lot of them keep you in the box and they keep you in the mental prison. It's your boy Big Nard with this week's Flash 5.